Hi everyone, and happy Thursday BookTube. If you're interested in this hashtag, it is an open collab that is hosted by Daphne at My Mountain Home Kitchen and Life with Patty, who is Patty obviously. And I'm just coming to you with the second video of this channel. And I know I went through this spreadsheet with my on my other channel, but just in case, I wanted to go through it again in case other people have not seen it. This is how I keep track of the things I want to track for my books. So this is done in Open Office. It is a free office system, and I just have a spreadsheet that I keep everything that I want to track in. So I'm just going to go through the top, and then I will talk about what I have calculated at the bottom. So right now you can see my top line. It's always there. So if I go down, it's always gonna keep being there. And you can see that it's 1 to 80. I hide, so this is just this month's books, and I hide the rest of the year, but the year is all there. There's ratings here. These are my actual ratings. For instance, if you have a 2.5 here, I would have rounded it up to a 3 on Goodreads. This is for 12 Recs. This is an event that I did this year and for my book club. And then I have Tic-Tac-Toe, which is another event. A to Z is another event. Rating challenge and miscellaneous contests that we have on our book club. So then I have whether or not I purchased the item and what the purchase price was, so I could track what I did all year. Whether it was done by Kindle Unlimited. I did let Kindle Unlimited go, so I don't have many of those left, unless there's a good deal on it or something. My library is my main source of books, and then I have NetGalley and Book Sirens, which are ARC websites. I indicate whether it's audiobook or or with Audible. I track whether it's a series, how many books are in the series, and how many books I have completed. And then I've got series completed. Yeah, okay. DNF is, well, obviously a DNF. And what I also do with the DNF is I highlight it in black and put a little star there. And you'll see how the stars come into play later on here. So then I have all of what I typically would read. So Canadian, I do track because I do try to get some Canadian authors in there. Not whether it was a novel, novelette, historical fiction, mystery, sci-fi, fantasy, horror, magical, all those. I'm sure you can read them. I did add speculative fiction because I do like reading those books. And what those are is they're pretty much, for instance, the book The Measure. It's you speculating on on things. It's just different concepts. So yeah. So basically what I read this month is The Hidden Life Trees, Emily Wilde's Companion. So this is the assistant to the villain, and that's the one that I DNF'd. And then The Game's Got to Play and All World Over. So if I go down, I put about 100 this year because I wanted to try to do that, that many books. So my average rating is for the year is 3.75. I've done all 12 of my recommendations. So this event is done because I can see that I did 12 because it's counting all of these stars up here. These formulas are counting the stars for me. So I know I've done all of those. For tic-tac-toe this year, I did 48 books. I'm sorry if you're hearing Mario in the background there. But I'm here to, for the A to Z, I have 14 done, so I need to get the other 26. The rest of the 26 done. That is an event where they're saying, like, it's, if the item starts with A, I don't know what Mario's doing out there. Anyways, if it starts with A, the author or their last name or first, or the title starts with an A, then that's what it is. So anyways, it's pretty self-explanatory. Reading challenge, I entered in 9 this year. Miscellaneous contests were, I just did 1. Purchase price, I did 5 purchases, and it's up to $13.74 for the year. So you can see that I really use my library. 6 in the Books Unlimited, Kindle Unlimited. 46 books from the library. 14 from NetGalley. And 1, I think, from one of those from Book Sirens. 44 audio, and then I've got 7 from Audible and 18 from a series. And yeah, so series completed. I only completed 2. I'm not one to typically go past the first book on a lot of series. I'm usually happy with the first one, and it just yeah, I might get to them someday. I DNF'd 4 so far this year. Had 11 Canadians, which I'm happy about. Historical fiction, sci-fi, you can see what's my main ones. Historical fiction and science fiction or fantasy. So yeah, I just added this one, so it's at 0. But I do a wide range, I find, of things. So, and yeah, that is where I track most things. And I'm on Goodreads. I will put my link to that below. I am doing their challenge this year again. I'm trying to get to 100 books. I think I'm going to hit it, I believe, because it's only September. I'm only September, but I think I have enough time to get through the books. So I hope this was educational. I'm a big spreadsheet person, and next year my plan is to try to make sure that in Goodreads I indicate the type of book that I'm reading, so that I can upload it to an app and have all the stats for percentages. For instance, what percentage of books do I read that are audible? So, but I can get that from this if I really want to. It's just I want maybe a graph or 2. I can do that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for stopping by, and have a good day. Bye.